The literal meaning of phase is to flow, to overflow. For example, if water gushes out of a spring and flows, if it becomes like a river, it is called feyezan. That is essentially what phase is. Of course, in Turkish, in the Sufi sense, it is used in the sense of, I received a lot of phase, I received divine light, I received blessings. What is that? It is also a flow. Why? When you receive phase from a person, what does it mean that he received phase from perfect spiritual master? A person like His Holiness Mahmud Effendi. It flows to you from his blessings and divine light. That is, when you go to him or have a conversation with him, or by engaging in his rabita, a manifestation from him, a blessing from the light, the fuyuzat that Allah reflects on him. He remembers Allah a lot. He never commits any sin. You and I are sinners, but what do? People like him have been exposed to the light of Allah. People who have stayed away from darkness and heedlessness. Therefore, a light reflects from them to us, isn't it? Just as grapes turn black, a person can be corrupted by proximity to another person. Sometimes a person can be together with a person, and this togetherness can be for reasons such as reading, lecturing, discussing knowledge together, or it can be spiritual togetherness. He thinks of his temperament, his character, his appearance. He cannot always be with you. At the moment, there is no longer a situation to even go to conversations. People cannot physically approach. So what is happening is that those who want to benefit from his spiritual state can do so from a distance. Phase is the flow, the flowing. Something from there comes to you, it flows. Here is my existence in the world now. I have speech, I have hearing, there are so many beings. Where did this existence flow from? Where did these attributes flow from? Where did these skills come from? The man is such an architect, such an engineer. He builds such a bridge, he builds such a skyscraper, or such a master, I don't know, he builds a pulpit, he builds an Islamic book rest. He does something and the world admires him. For example, where did this art come from? Where did this action, this work come from? It just flowed in. From whom? From Allah's just creation, His balanced creation. From His tasbih, what does tasbih mean? For example, it is mentioned a lot in the Holy Quran. He created and made tasbih. In other words, He equipped. He creates a human being. There are such qualities and such skills in that person that you are amazed at computers, you are amazed at this, you are surprised at that. You say that so much technology has advanced, but it is a human being, a brain, a mind that has invented all this technology. And he himself was created by Allah. And from a small piece of meat that can be swallowed, chewed. Therefore, all this is the result of Allah's just creation and tasbih.